Hi, my name is Cameron Corey, Inside Account Manager here at Nutanix HQ. Today I'm going to go through with you what to keep your eyes on leading up to a purchase and what to stay on top of after you process a PO. Us as sales guys, we think that sometimes after a PO is cut, our job's done, but really in this industry, especially with this product, there's a lot to keep your eyes on after that PO comes through. You see here, we have to ensure that, first of all, leading up to the PO, we have to ensure that the configuration is correct. Also that the PO is clean and ready to process, so we're able to get it through to the manufacturer, no problem. Want to make sure you double check all shipping and installation expectations, both from Nutanix side, your side, and the customer's side. Understanding of the customer's future needs and projects is something vital to keep your eyes on, especially if you want to do business with them and us in the future, and be viewed as that IT specialist in their eyes. And on top of that, overall, just continue to be the IT solutions expert for the customer with whatever they need or whatever projects arise in the future. In regards to making sure that the configurations are correct, that's obvious why that needs to happen. But you as a partner are given a lot of tools to help make sure this happens. Not only do you have the sales team here and our engineer staff to talk with you and the customer about their specs and make sure that whatever configuration we're proposing is going to fit those needs, but you also have access to the Sizer tool on the portal where you're able to insert the data and make sure that the resources allocated to them is going to fit their needs. So I would always make sure you take advantage of that, whether or not you've talked with the Nutanix engineer recently, just so you get an idea of what kind of resources are allocated and you're able to confirm that this is correct. Once the PO is cut and we process it on our back end, you're going to get a series of 2 emails throughout the next few days. One of them is an order acknowledgement. Essentially, this is letting you know that we received your PO and we processed it to the manufacturer. So keep an eye on that because there's a lot of valuable information on there. The second email you'll receive is a shipment confirmation. So on that previous email, there's an estimated ship date or date frame that'll be included, and that's when our factory says we think we'll be able to get this out. The ship date email is sent during that time frame typically, confirming that it has left the dock and should arrive at the customer in just a couple days. So it's important to always keep your eyes out for these emails as you're included and copied in on them, and provide the information to the customer as you get it. As you receive these 2 emails and you understand when the product's going to ship to the customer, this is a good time to start planning for the install or services that were provided on the quote to the customer and they're expecting to receive. Both Nutanix or your company could provide these services to the customer, so we want to make sure we understand exactly who's scheduling with the customer and when they're available so that all resources are available on time and that we make sure the install is as seamless as possible. When planning for the install, it's always a good idea to reference our pre-installation checklist, which we could provide to you or you could access on the partner portal. This has information basically letting the customer know what they need to prepare and expect as the box arrives and when the services team comes and starts setting things up. If they have all these items checked off, it's going to make this process very easy, fast, and painless for the customer and give them the best experience possible. After the installation and the customer has their new platform up and running, it's a good idea to keep in touch with them and talk to them about how things are working and what projects they're thinking about now that this one is complete. Because we have an actual pay-as-you-grow model and a granular scale-out platform, you're always going to be able to provide them with new solutions for whatever projects they're going to intake coming up. Part of being an IT specialist is knowing about the latest and greatest technologies out there and being able to educate your customers on what's new. You could find a lot of this Nutanix information in regards to our new launches and releases through the partner portal under the resources tab. Along with the other tutorials you've taken, there's a lot of resources available to you to make sure that you are an IT and Nutanix specialist. Overall, there's a lot of steps to keep in mind coming up to a purchase order, processing that purchase order, and following up after the product is shipped. You want to make sure that you are aware of what needs to take place so that the installation and platform upgrade of your customer is as seamless and easy as possible. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate it, and happy selling.